Do you ever have days where you just feel like everything works out without even trying? Everything just flows so easily and everything just works out. Everything's great. You're on time. You're right on time, exactly on time. You aren't stressed. You aren't rushed. You're enjoying yourself and surprises happen. Well, this is being in flow or synchronicity or following the Tao, kind of like Chinese philosophy. And I just had the best weekend with my best friend, Ryan. He just left. We spent a few days together. And first of all, if you're new to my channel, let me introduce myself. My name is Kayla and oops, I just tripped. Anyway, my name is Kayla and I moved to Tulum, Mexico 4 years ago. I moved here from New York City. I left my job working as a fashion designer in New York. I was designing swimwear and lingerie and women's wear and dog apparel and baby clothing for 8 years. And right after the pandemic, I transformed my entire career into health and wellness and got certified in Ayurvedic nutrition, and I teach yoga and give water therapy. And I'm at one of my favorite hotels where I work called Nomade on the beach, and I just finished class today. And so many amazing things happened with my friend Ryan. I always feel like I'm trying to connect to this flow state energy every day, and I talk about this a lot on my channel as well. I'm just gonna put my backpack down. So I'm gonna take a little journey with you. Maybe show you the beach. It's very sunny over there, but also there's a lot of people at the beach. So we'll see. You might be like, why is that girl walking around with a tripod? So yeah, like all weekend we just were, every minute we were like, flow state, flow state, flow state. Every time something happened, we were like, this is alignment, this is alignment, this is alignment. And how did we get there? How do you get there? How do you stay there? What is that? And have you felt it recently? Sometimes we don't feel it for a while. Sometimes we can feel out of alignment for a long time, you know? And you'll know this by if you are feeling stressed constantly. If you're feeling a lot of pain and like a lot of negative energy, you're out of alignment, you're out of flow. And basically the best way, try to find a spot to sit. Let me sit here. Oh, sit here for a minute. The best way to find flow, to find that ease of just existing, is following your good feelings, following your enjoyment feelings, following good feelings. Basically, as simple as that. And what happens when you do that is you align to your highest timeline in that exact present moment. And that's what flow is: ease, enjoyment, grace, all these positive feelings that make you feel good. And you can get there by doing what feels good. So basically, starting off by taking just a deep breath, slowing down, slowing yourself down. Give yourself a 5-minute break if you're super, super busy and you just feel like you're going all the time. You don't have time for that. And I understand, you know, like a lot of us are very, very busy. We might think we don't have 5 minutes in our schedule, but we can make 5 minutes to cultivate this energy for ourselves, and it will really open up so much. So start with little things, just like breathing, playing some music, maybe dancing if you have it time. I absolutely love receiving massages. That's like an easy way to be in that flow. When you put your whole body in that flow state, when you get a massage or a physical therapy, like I give the water therapy here in the ocean, you release all the blocks to receiving, to being in the flow, because the blocks, the non-flow, are battling the flow. So the good energy is like always trying to come in and our negative energy or our distractions, being caught up in the mind, is like hitting it away, it's hitting it away, it's hitting it away. So find time for yourself to take these breaks whenever you can. Try as much as you can. And you know, I talk a lot about this on my channel as well, like just finding ways to feel good. But it can just be like release. It can be like peace and resting in. And it doesn't even have to be anything specific. You can just give yourself 5 minutes before lunch or after lunch, 10 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes before dinner, 10 minutes before you go to sleep, where it's just like you time. Like if you're super sweaty, if you're somebody who like loves to, you know, has a very, very big schedule, very busy, you can put it in your schedule. Put it in your schedule every day so that you do it, so you make yourself accountable for it. And just figure it out in the moment. That's also finding the flow too. So creating space to get in the flow. Once you're in that flow, you have that time to be in the flow. Just sit there and say, what do I want to do? I'm like covered in sweat. Give me a moment. Just sit there with your body, breathe. And there's so many things online. There's so many incredible healers you can all work with. You know, I offer sessions as well, and there's so many people available. Like, it's at our fingertips these days. You know, you can either work with somebody remotely, you can work with somebody in person depending on where you live, or you can find free content online to work with people and to heal and to receive this space for yourself. And you know, there's so much stuff on YouTube, breathwork, journeys, meditations. Just give yourself space to just let things go. And I always talk about gratitude as well. Gratitude is another incredible way to build the Tao, build the flow, build the synchronistic energy, because you're really in the moment. Oh my God, chainsaw. Oh my God. All right, it's time to move. It's an incredible way to build that energy, because you're finding enjoyment in just this little thing, and then you're feeling good. And then when you practice gratitude every day, you start to just naturally feel grateful for things without even trying. And that's what's so incredible about it. And that's how you get in the flow naturally. You'll just do your gratitude practice in the morning or whenever you decide you're going to do it, and then all of a sudden throughout the day you have an experience that you're grateful for, and then you have another one that you're grateful for, and you acknowledge it. You say, yay, wow, that was amazing, oh my gosh, I'm in the flow. You celebrate it every moment. Oh, I'm in the flow. Oh, I'm like exactly on time. Oh, look how convenient it was. Like, we got a lunch. We were looking for somewhere to eat. We only had 20 minutes and we had to eat fast, and we found a restaurant without even looking. It's kind of fun. It's like a little game, you know? Instead of not trusting the flow, which is your body, which is your intuition, instead of not trusting that, you just kind of like look online or you Google, oh, how do we fix it? Just play a little game and just say, oh, I'm gonna just follow where my energy takes me. I'm gonna follow where my day takes me and see what happens. And then it's fun, you know, and then you celebrate it. So, and then when you're in flow, of course, you know, things can go wrong. This is like, again, it's like life. Things go wrong. You fall out of flow, but once you kind of get into a groove, it feels really comfortable and relaxing. I'm just like, is this recording? I can't even tell. Okay. Once you get into it, it's kind of easier to get back into it. And you can also kind of ask yourself, how did I get there? Like, today I had a really great day. You know, maybe when you're sitting with yourself, when you're sitting with yourself in that time that you've allotted to yourself, to connect, to listen, to receive, to journal, to do this internal work, ask yourself, how did I get there? And I was already in there. I feel like I try to look for the flow, feel the flow, find it, kind of like a fish finding the current in the ocean, because that's also what this theory, this aligning with this energy is we are just a small part of the world. We are just humans living on the world, in the world, but there's animals and bugs and nature, the energy of nature, the spirit of the plants, the sun, the moon, the stars. So there's a greater flow of culminated energy that we are contributing to, because we all are in this mixture, this soup together. So, and these animals, when you live in places with animals, wild animals and bugs, and sometimes the animals leave because they don't feel safe, because maybe they knocked some of the forest down or something like that. That's blocking the flow, so when that happens, it's like the flow of the animals, basically their flow is shifted to a different flow. So that's why they leave, because they feel it, they feel off, they don't feel safe, and their natural way of being is flow, is the easy energy. This is also a way to, the concept is kind of like doing less, not doing as much, and being more productive. So if you're putting more energy in to something than you want, if it's making you feel like not so happy, then I feel like you're out of alignment. And that can be hard, because a lot of times we don't always like the outcome. We don't always like where the flow is taking us, so we can resist it. And it's good to just practice, when you feel yourself in that moment where you're kind of pushing. No, it's gonna be this way. No. Just try to practice, and you can always just ask at every moment, like, where would the flow take me? Where would the energy of this moment take me, of earth, of this city, of this town? Where is my way of going of least resistance, most ease, most abundance, most pleasure, most happiness, most joy? And laugh more, guys. Like, life is for living. Life is supposed to be fun and happy. And yeah, we have a lot of other things to do in this lifetime. We have many other things to focus on as well. But life is for enjoying. Oh my God, I'm so sweaty. Life is for enjoying, for being happy. After my yoga class today, there was a really sweet French woman and her daughter's best friend, and she just said to me, have a nice life, all right? I was like, oh, thank you so much. It wasn't like, have a nice day. She's like, have a nice life. I was like, oh, thank you so much. She's like, no, really, like, have a nice life, because we only get one, and it's short. I was like, yes, girl, like, you're right. Like, enjoy yourself a little bit, right? Feel the energy of laughter. That's another great way to get into the flow state. When you just like have a good laugh, you're just like, like, who cares about like that argument or that deadline? Like, I'll get it done when I feel right, And I feel this a lot too, like with my own work and creating my videos, and being an entrepreneur can be hard because you're totally, my whole schedule's based by me. So I have to have a lot of accountability to myself. And also grace and ease and understanding, when I want to rest or do something else or take care of myself or change my schedule or, change my commitments to my work. But I also have to align my intentions, my ideas of what is productive, to what the divine, what my higher consciousness, my higher self, what God, what nature has in store for me, because that's the ultimate alignment, because that's like such a larger energy and power than just ourselves and our intention. And our intention is so important as well. And I'm gonna make a video about intention and prayer, because I feel like that's something so important that we do a lot of here in Tulum with these Mayan ceremonies and rituals, and we're just always praying and always focusing on our intention. And when it comes to manifesting and creating your life, the life that you want and deserve, it's all about intention. Creating new beliefs. An intention is a belief. An intention is a request, is a thought, is a desire. So it's so important to focus on that and have it be a humble request, not a demand, not a expectancy. You request for it and ask, and then try to let it go, because the larger energies outside of us already have a plan for us. So if we can have our desires, our wishes, and then surrender to the flow, surrender to the path, to the river of, oh, there's a little squirrel with a, oh my God, let me see where he is. Where is he? Did I miss him? Where'd he go, buddy? Oh, he's so cute. I never see squirrels here. He had like a little nut in his mouth. Anyway, so you can have your requests. I want this, I hope for this, please, I would love this, or I am this. You know, when you manifest, you always say in present tense. And then you humbly surrender and try to align with what's being brought to you, what's being given to you, what's being chosen for you to have in this moment. Try to accept what that is and be positive, be grateful. Find things that make you feel good. Find things that inspire you, that make you feel alive, and laugh a little bit more. So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you're all having an amazing day. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, drop a comment, let me know how you're doing. Just say hello. Tell me any experiences that you have, or if you're interested in coming to Tulum. I actually offer 3-day retreats and 7-day retreats. You can come and stay in Tulum, Mexico, and experience some of my therapies, my water therapy, my Thai massage, some EFT tapping, some trauma healing, and go swimming in the cenotes, the oceans, go to the yoga classes, go to the Mayan ritual of Temazcal, check out the beautiful cenotes here. There's 3,000 cenotes in Quintana Roo, Mexico, and they only exist in this part of the world, and they're extremely high vibrational, extremely healing, and valuable and beautiful to connect to. So you can always send me a message on my Instagram, drop a comment below. You can also set up a clarity call. That's also on my website as well if you have questions about a retreat or working together. And if you're interested in doing some manifestation work together, I offer a 1-month-long manifestation mentorship. So we work with EFT tapping and hypnosis meditation. We work to reprogram the subconscious mind, first by having a tapping session where we work on kind of revealing the limiting beliefs that are blocking you from receiving what you want. And then I create a customized hypnosis meditation that you're going to listen to every day for the next 30 days. And you're going to have me to talk to for the whole next month to let me know what comes up, what comes through, because new things are going to come up when you start to implement these new beliefs. And I'm like out of breath a little bit from like talking and walking. And then I also offer a 3-month-long mentorship, which is a much deeper dive. It's a much deeper commitment. So we have 1 session a week, and we would have you can fill out an application. It's called the Life That You Love Mentorship. So it's really customized to your needs, what you're working through specifically, and we can work together to work through your trauma to heal these lower vibrational things that are blocking you from being able to manifest with ease and with abundance and with fastness, with heart healing. And we work on balancing the feminine and masculine energies. So we work on really focusing in on a vision that motivates you, that inspires you, that makes you feel alive. And then we also use that masculine energy to kind of create an entire plan of keeping yourself accountable for following through with the commitments that you're deciding to make to attract this healing and this abundance and all these things in your life that you desire, that you want, that you deserve. So if you guys have any questions, reach out. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.